If you want to hear something absolutely insane, I have been dealing with brain fog and anxiety for at least 13 years, I'm pretty sure more. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your focus back so fast that it feels illegal. So I've basically been suffering from anxiety, brain fog, and just being able to focus, undiagnosed ADHD, just generally speaking, not being able to dial in like I could tell my peers were dialing in, just like, unfortunately, school was always hard, etc., etc. 2 weeks ago, I decided to try something. On the 8th of April, I decided to go true sober. True sober meaning no gardening, none of that, no caffeine, no supplements, no sugar, no alcohol, literally no stimulants. The only things that go inside my body are water and healthy food right now. And I'm over 2 weeks. It's the 25th today. I started on the 8th, and I'm telling you, man, like, in that small amount of time, I've been so much more productive. I've been able to focus, and I've been able to not be so distracted. It sounds obvious, but it's just like, if I gardened, it'd make me crave caffeine, which would make me crave scrolling. If I had caffeine, it'd make me crave gardening. So yeah, basically just anything that I would use. It didn't matter what stimulant, what drug I used. It didn't matter. It made me want to do more bad things. Everyone knows that feeling. So I stopped that. True sober. No sugar, no caffeine, no supplements. Literally, I'm about as pure as you can get. Second, if you have TMJ or you grind or you're a clencher, that's causing brain inflammation, and it's just generally not good for you. I started wearing a mouth guard. Me wearing a mouth guard, I wake up without the tension in my neck that I used to have. And generally speaking, me having this mouth guard is just giving me, it's just giving me more substance, more structure to my body. There's this guy online, Ken, forget his last name, but he introduced me to the idea of biomechanics and kind of helping the structure of your mouth. So I've been using specific mouth guards, and because I'm a clencher and I have TMJ, I'm always grinding, and just like, it's causing me to have receding gums and stuff. So ironically, that's also really helped my brain inflammation. Now, keep in mind, you guys, I've been doing a bunch of things, so I don't know exactly which one. I don't know the percentages of what's helping, right? All I know is that I've made these changes and it's been profound. I'm way more productive than I've ever been. It's like really, really substantial. Arguably, most importantly, is focusing on gut health. Now, this also comes back to the getting rid of all the stimulants, because how are you going to have good gut health when you have caffeine, which is estrogen, cortisol, adrenaline pumping through your system? I mean, they all get increased, right? I've been focusing on my gut and liver health. Like extreme focus on those things. So I've been having the correct amount of fiber. I'm not doing no probiotics, bone broth, supplements. I am assisting the liver, because the liver produces bile, and bile is what digests your food. So if you have bad or acidic bile, your digestion will never be good. It's going to sound really simple, you guys, and I know it's like, okay, so those things were pretty simple. Stop all supplements, caffeine, all those things. Focus on my gut and liver health, and then stop my jaw clenching. It sounds like simple, and like it can't be that simple. It literally is. Like, keep in mind, I quit caffeine and sugar 2.5 weeks ago. I'm still going to be going through withdrawals. So I'm not even peak form yet, you guys. But I literally am more focused. My brain's better than it's ever been. I feel like my morals have changed, you guys. Like, I feel like a different human. It's really bizarre, honestly. So you guys, there's nothing more I love than helping people with health stuff. Now, a lot of my life I've been experimenting, failing, trying carnivore, trying vegan, trying whole foods, trying you name it. Like, I've tried everything. It honestly feels so good to say that I've figured it out, and I know it. I can tell my body's changing more than it's ever changed, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you guys want help, comment, focus, and I will do everything I can to help. I am going to be giving really big specifics on what I'm doing for gut health, what I'm doing for liver health. So if you want to kind of keep in with that, obviously subscribe. But everybody says subscribe, so don't if you don't want to. It's, I don't want to be begging for nothing. This is if you want to learn and you believe I have something to add. I'm very excited, and I know that this is just the beginning. Even though I've been trying, incessantly studying and trying different diets and protocols for this long, I've never felt this, you know? If you get rid of the stimulants and you let your brain actually be a brain, think about your ancestors. They weren't on supplements. They weren't on all these stimulants. Caffeine and coffee is relatively new to the human race. So I don't think our brains are meant for these. And as much as we use these things like caffeine for focus and or energy, as you know, with all drugs, what it gives you in that moment, it's going to take away later. And then you're kind of just having this constant back and forth of feeling hyped up and focused and then demotivated. It's just crazy what true sober can do for you. True sober, not relying on anything besides food and real nutrition. So yeah, this is my first video on it, and I hope this helps in some way. If you guys want any help with gut or liver health, comment focus, and I would love to be able to reach out to you and help as any way that I can. So yeah, much love guys, talk soon.